Hey YouTube, JJ here, and today we're in a city called Hamtramck. Hamtramck is a city within the city of Detroit, and General Motors was a large employer in this town for many years, and this is the community that the Polish people, when they migrated to this country, came to. Today it's still have the Polish influence, but it also has a large Middle Eastern influence. I haven't been here for a long time, so take you and let you see what I see. When these communities were built with the Polish immigrants, when they came here, they built large houses because they were more than one family that came, and so the houses were put together to complement more than one family. There is still a large Polish community here, but it is more Middle Easterns today than it is Polish. You can see it's a beautiful neighborhood. The other neighborhoods are very nice. Just an older neighborhood. I actually like it here. I like the housing, and I just like this. The housing here is designed, or 90% of it is designed for multi-families. And that was the way the Polish community built these houses when they began to come into this city. The street that we're going to turn to here is called Knip, one of the two main streets in this city. General Motors began to fade out here, and technology took over, and it didn't require as much building the factories to build. It really hurt this town. But a lot of employees was taken away at that point. Employment, I'll get it in a minute. this has become a large Middle Eastern community. I believe Middle Easterns control the government here. See, they are certainly here in this community and have a strong presence here. But these houses offer up the one thing that many of these migrants need, and that's a lot of housing for a small amount of housing for a large amount of people. And this is a community that offered that up. And so they came here. In the early years, most of the employment here was through General Motors. Small businesses. It's a unique city. It's a good place to come eat if you like Middle Eastern or Polish food. So you have a lot of nice restaurants here for that. Come here occasionally to have Polish food. Not a real big fan of Polish food because it's so heavy, it's so potato based, and I don't particularly care for it that much, but have come here a couple of times. I think the thing that I think most about Hamtramck, and this city has a lot of different races in it, and it's a very tight city when it comes to living quarters, when you're housing or otherwise. But this city never has any violence. This is just one thing. It doesn't happen here. Given our track record here in Detroit, that is something. But it does not have the violence. So the people do have a general desire to get along and to make life as pleasant as possible. For those of you that know something about the automotive industry, Ford came out one time with a car called DeLorean. And this here is John DeLorean's neighborhood. This is where he grew up. This is where he lived until he got to be an engineer for Ford Motor Company, and his life took the changes that happened in it. But this is John DeLorean's old neighborhood. As you can see right to the left, another nice piece of art. Directly in front of you was some of the beginnings of General Motors. And as you can see, it's deteriorated and come down because of new factories and all that is progress. But a lot of artists and other people came to this building, and there they set up small businesses and did their art and other things. I'm not sure of all the things they do. What you see here is that old rundown General Motors and other factory buildings. And a lot of artists have come in here and they have created studios. And what a beautiful piece of art. I do not know who the artist is on this piece of work, but it is an absolutely beautiful piece of work. What is significant about this work in this area here, those of you that are familiar with the Oxford High School shooting, and this young man that did that's parents trying to run, this is about 50 miles from Oxford. And in this studio right here is where they found his parents, and they were arrested. It's only 7 miles from here to the Canadian border. You can draw your own conclusions about that. But this is where they found them. We'd like to finish this video off by saying it's a small video, not a lot of excitement in it of Hamtramck, but just part of our city, Detroit. And hope you see something in it that interests you, and hope you may like it. And until the next video, this is JJ saying deuces.